Today in Journal, you are going to tell me about your best friend. We're doing that because in our Big Green Book, we read the story, What is a Pal? So all week, our journal entries will be about being a pal. Here are the supplies you will need. They are the same supplies we used yesterday. However, we're also going to add our letter line today. This came home in your bag of supplies that you brought home last Monday. At the very tippy top is the correct way to write all of your letters, and I want you to make sure that you're using that to form your letters correctly. You will also need to flip to the next page in your journal. You will write with pencil, draw me an amazing picture with crayons or twistables, and use your spelling dictionary if you can't stretchy snake those words apart to figure out their sounds. Here was the journal that we wrote yesterday. We were sure to check for these things when we were finished. Here's my journal that I wrote today. Up at the top, I wrote the date, and remember it's September now, so instead of having an 8 to stand for August, we have a 9 which stands for September. So today is September 1st, 2020. When I get ready to write, I first think about what I want to write about. So today we're writing about our best friend. I think about my best friend Jill. My best friend Jill and I love to play and run outside. So I think in my head of a good sentence to write about that. And I think of my best friend likes to run and play with me. And I say it over and over in my head so I don't forget what I'm going to write about. My best friend likes to run and play with me. Then I went ahead and I started writing my words. I started with a capital M because it was the first word of my sentence. My. Now that sounds like an I, so it'd be okay to put an I there because right now in first grade we're just working on writing words the way that we hear them. But I know from my kindergarten sight words that the word my has a Y there. My, finger space, best, best, finger space, friend, friend, finger space, likes, likes, finger space, to. Then I go to a new line because I don't want to squish my words. Run, finger space, and, finger space, pull a, finger space, if, finger space, period. You'll notice that I was sure to write every sound that I heard in the word. That is so important. Don't forget, we're checking for a capital letter at the beginning of a sentence, and here they show that it's underlined 2 times that it's capital. Let's check. I did that. Finger spaces. They show those as lines between the words, but I went ahead and just drew arrows. I did it. Use ending punctuation, a period at the end. I've got that. The word wall, remember that's your spelling dictionary if you have real trouble figuring out a word and can't hear the sounds. Your last step would be to draw me a beautiful picture of you and your best friend and then use the camera to send me a picture of it on Seesaw. If you would like, you could also use the microphone to record yourself telling me all about your picture and reading me your journal sentence.